Hey guys, sorry it is so late that I'm filming this, but there is like two reasons for that. And the first one is I have a really bad cold and I was just putting off filming. And then just as I was about to film and I still had some daylight left over, I had to go into town to get flea tablets for my cat because he has got fleas and it's the middle of winter and like, why does this happen? And then I had dinner and then I was watching TV and now it's 7:30 and I just time wore away from me. So I have to use the artificial lighting to make this video and to be able to talk to you guys. But anyway, today is Top 5 Tuesday and it's the first video I've filmed since all the Booktubeathon videos because damn, that's intense. Getting a video filmed and uploaded like within an hour kind of thing. It was an intense time, so it was really nice having Monday off from filming and like uploading, and it was really good. But today's theme is top 5 favorite tropes because I did hated tropes like a couple of weeks ago and I was accumulating a list of tropes that I liked because it's so much easier to talk about tropes that you hate than tropes that you like. But I'm excited to talk about some tropes, and these are all different from previous tropes that I've done. Every time I do a tropes video for either liked or hated tropes, like I always do different tropes. Like it's not like these are my top favorite at this exact second, it's just at the moment I'm really enjoying these tropes. But all of the videos I've done of tropes, like I all pretty much enjoy them kind of like equally kind of thing. So if you want to know some other tropes that I like or dislike, you can look at the playlist for my top 5 Tuesdays if you want to check out more of those type of videos. But these are the tropes that I've discovered that I really like, so let's get into the video. So number 5 is adorable declarations of love, and this is more of a contemporary based thing, but I love it when you got the main boy character because it is more cuter when it is guys. Like, because I've really only read books where guys do it, but it's fun where they do something for the main character that they love and it's just adorable. Like they give them flowers or they sing them a song or they give them a card or just in public they declare that they love them. Like it's just that real fun like cutesy way of saying that they love someone and doing something for them, and I just love it. And I've been reading a lot of like contemporaries lately. It's just been beautiful reading about it because it's so cute. Number 4 on my list is flowery writing, and I know some people hate it because sometimes flowery writing can be a bit too descriptive because people are trying to make it flowery and it doesn't work. People like Laini Taylor and Tahira Mafe do it so effing well, and I really love this descriptive kind of thing. I love having things described as flowers and colors and the sky being described so well, and it just makes it so easy to read books because they're so beautifully written. And even if there isn't much of a plot to a book, the beautiful writing is what sets a book to be effing amazing. Like flowery writing is actually such a thing that I love so much, and it's just so good. Number 3 is side relationships to root for. So you have your main OTP, but I love it where in like POVs of side characters where they have their own relationships or just having the main character watch a relationship develop. I just can't even. Most of the time you know the main character is going to end up with so and so and they're going to be in together and they're going to be all happy, but you never know with the side characters because stuff could get real. Like most of the time side characters die or the relationships don't end up working or they end up not being together or some other thing happens. So it's good to have these characters that you can root for and be obsessed with, especially in the Infernal Devices where I was so there for Gideon and Sophie. Like I didn't care about anyone else. I was like, Gideon and Sophie, get together. And like Celia and Gabriel as well, I was here for it. And like Isabel and Simon, like there's a lot of Mortal Instrument ones. There's a few from Hero of the Fall, a lot of the time in the Throne of Glass series or the Akatar series, but it's just like you know the main characters are going to be together. You know this is going to be a thing, but it's like having those side relationships that you care for even more sometimes. It's so good. Number 2 on my list is villain redemption, and this could be anti-villains, but I feel like the difference is with anti-villains is like they sort of not completely evil from the start. It's always a continuous journey of them. Like they could go back to being bad or they could be good, but you end up hating them at the start and they gradually grow on you. But I feel like with villain redemption is that you know that they're the bad character, but by the end of the book, if they realize that what they're doing is wrong, like they don't have to be completely like, you know, like the love interest or something, but like it's just having that character that realizes that what they thought was wrong, and for them to like gradually become a better person through like experience or just having the main character like or love, you know, they become good because of love. But it's just like they're very similar, but I feel like there's a slight difference between them because like I really do love anti-villains as well. Like they're my jam. Like I will root for the villain now over the like hero love interest that you know is going to end up sucking. And number 1 on my list is The Lost Princess. Before anyone's like, oh my god, that trope's so stupid, there is only one strand of this trope that I love, but I've recently discovered that I love it. I feel like in a video I used to actually say that I hated this trope, and I can't for the life of me find what it is, but I think I used to hate it because it was a book that I read that I don't want to spoil, but I read it and it was so effing obvious that I didn't even want to read the rest of the series. But then I did read the rest of the series, and I still got 2 books left in the series to read. So with this trope, I don't like it when the character is completely obvious. You know, you keep getting hints about there's this lost princess, and you know, the lost princess died when they were a baby, and blah, 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 and then you're like, oh, it's the main character, who knew? Like, and then there's the other version of the trope too, is when the character does know and they don't tell you, so they become a stupid narrator because you're hiding the one secret that people should know about you, and it's just like, what the hell? And then everyone's all shocked and you're just like, why did you lie to me? The way that I like the trope though, the person has to not know about it, and there's got to be not many hints, but they find out when they get like a really big info dump about it. And it's more or less the idea that this character just finds out that they're not who they thought they were. They don't even have to be a lost princess, it's just finding out that they're not who they thought they were, and they've lived their life knowing this one thing, and then their whole world changes because they discover they're this really important person, and because they've been info dumped, they have all that information now, and they don't know how to act because they had the old person that they used to be, and they've got the new person that they are now, and they've got to conflict with this, and they've got to try and do the best thing for the people, or for their friends, or their family, or whoever is the person, and it's just so good. I just love it too much. Like, I mean, I can talk about this for days. This is why I decided to make this number 1, because I can literally talk about this for days. But anyway, guys, that is my top 5 favorite tropes at the moment, and I had a lot of fun talking about them. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!